Hey guys, what's the 5 here with episode number 16 of our Wolfsburg career mode on FIFA 20. Before we get into the gameplay action, subscribe to the channel because we are kicking off today's episode in the Europa League knockout rounds, taking on Sporting Lisbon. Or, no, actually I don't believe they like to be called Sporting Lisbon. I believe they just prefer to be called Sporting. So, we're taking on Sporting in Portugal. Big game, and we need a result here today. But 4 minutes into the game, Zaracho plays the ball to Julian Draxler. We're going to cut the ball back into Zaracho, uses his pace brilliantly to get past Cortez. But the pace doesn't really mean much when you're not that strong. Cortez has the strength. Barco does receive the ball, but his shot isn't the best. And actually, I think I read somewhere that Cortez, his second name obviously comes from his dad. And I believe his dad is of Scottish descent. So his name is probably more pronounced like Coates. I think that was on a HITC Sport video. But a brilliant through ball through to Jonathan David. A nice little ball roll past Matteo. And then a really nice strike into the back of the net. 12 minutes into the game, we have got the away goal. We have got ourselves in front of this game. And that is a nice little blanket going into the next leg as well. Because obviously the away goal, it is a big advantage to get. And especially scoring fast away from home. Just gives us that comfort, that calm. You know, we know we can score now. And we're going to look to add to it. It's 15 minutes into the game. Barco could have played through David there, but he decided to go it alone. He's going to look to cut past Matteo. Does so quite nicely. Plays the ball back to Gerhardt. Gerhardt across to Martinez. Martinez, he just thought, fuck it, I'll run in the box. He did so. Hits it on his stronger left foot, but it was just over the crossbar, denying us a chance of doubling our lead. 29 minutes into the game, a Draxler free kick. Pretty close. We haven't got any free kick takers in the club. The best free kicks is 78 on Julian Draxler. So maybe in the summer we need to sign a first team free kick and penalty taker. Because again, the penalties and the free kicks, they're not the highest of ratings. So there's always a chance that they'll get put well over. The first chance for Sporting though, coming in the 34th minute. A nice little volley on the edge of the box, but it was well handled by Handanovic. As again, Zaracho, using his pace and his skills to his advantage, lays it through to Barco, strikes it. It's an incredible block. But when you slow it down and zoom in, you will see that Cortez blocked it with his hand. Should have been a handball. In real life, that would have been a handball. Would have been a penalty to ourselves. And, you know, you never know what could happen from the penalty spot. But just before half-time, Augusto, he's going to play ball through to Vieto. Vieto drills it across the platter. He's going to take a touch, strikes it. Very fortunate he didn't get taken out by Wijndal there, and that would have been a penalty to themselves, but a great save by Handanovic denies him the chance of making it 1-1, as just before half-time we're very close to the referee blowing his whistle with a chance here, as Acuna, he's got 3 men to aim at in the middle, all of them arriving in the box. In the end he goes for Vieto, the man late arriving. Augusto has a chance. It's a poor shot, and Handanovic can easily catch it. More power on that. That definitely would have went into the back of the net, but Schläger has come on at this point. Gerhardt, it's the hour in. Zaracho, he's going to hold and skip past one man, skips past another, in the box, strikes it, forces a save by Ribeiro. Very fortunate not to be doubling our lead there, but from the resulting goal kick, it finds Acuna. Acuna dinks the ball over the top, but it's intercepted by Gerhardt, as David, on the ball, tried to play it there through to Bracalo. Didn't quite work out, but it's again intercepted by Gerhardt. Gilavogi to David. David is going to just hold it up, play it through to Bracalo, dinks it over the top, but a great save by Ribeiro, denies him the chance, and unfortunately, even if he had scored, it would not have counted as he was offside. But in the 88th minute, David plays the ball to Barco. They're just playing it between each other, trying to waste the clock down and just see out the game. As Barco plays the ball through to Bracalo, and that's one hell of a strike. That is him pretty much putting his name right back in the hat to start at that cam position, because that is an incredible finish from the young Croatian, and it's just doubled our goal tally away from home. 2 away goals now. That should be us going through to the next round, but a brilliant goal on the edge of the box. Again, he's got no one around him, so you could say that, but in my eyes, that's a nice goal. It's a brilliant goal in terms of the result, putting us 2-0 up with 2 away goals. And we go into the Bundesliga, taking on Mainz. And this is the squad that's going out there. We're going to start Martinez as a left centre-back. And we're also playing Wagnerman. Barco and David are continuing their partnership as 2 strikers. As to themselves, they've got Zenta. They're playing a back 3, which is slightly strange, sorry. Slightly strange? No, it's not. Why did I say strange? A lot of Bundesliga teams do play 3 at the back. So once we find the kind of key ingredient in beating a 3 at the back, this league will be ours to feast on. Because so many teams play 3 at the back. Whether that be playing a 3 up top, a 4-3-3, so each defender has to mark a man, I don't know. But 3 minutes into the game, Drexler plays the ball to Bricalo, turns his man brilliantly, strikes it at the near post, and he actually ends up hitting the post as a result. Really unfortunate there, but 10 minutes into the game, chance for Mainz as they blow the ball to Ostentali. He dribbles around a bit, tries to find some space, whips a brilliant cross across, but Wagnerman, standing at 6'2", I do believe, with all that pace, he could play at centre-back as well, I reckon, but a great reaction save by Handanovic. We clear away the ball, and we look to counter ourselves as Bricalo sees the run being made by Barco, threads him through. Not the best of through balls, but he took it up, and he plays it through to David. David through to Barco, cuts past his man nicely, in the box, strikes it. Zentner makes the save, though, denying him the chance, making it 0-0 still, as Julian Draxler on the ball, charges forward, once again finds Bricalo. Bricalo's going to charge through, he's got a man to get past, he does so with ease, in the box, couple of step-overs, just trying to dizzle-dazzle the goalkeeper, but again, the goalkeeper is equal to it, denying us a chance of going ahead. Corners played short, Barco whips it across, headed away, Franco takes it down and plays it up to Harvey Barnes, Wagnerman wins the header, Barco then wins that resulting header somehow, and Lisandro Martinez plays through Bricalo, straight at the keeper again. Not the best of striking from ourselves in this game. But on the half an hour mark, Draxler loses the ball to Franco. Fernandez is played through, but it's intercepted by Gilavogi. Draxler receives it once again, and David through to Bricalo. Just a little bit of pass in football, quick passing, trying to get past the defence. We do so with Barco, cuts inside, strikes it on his left foot. This time it sneaks in at the near post. This time we have beaten the defence of Mainz, and that goalkeeper has put on a good performance. But once again, the deadlock is broken by the Argentinian man coming in January. And I think he's done very good since. As Draxler lays the ball off to Gilavogi. Barco tried to do the same, but Buitas does intercepts as Sazali plays through Harvey Barnes. Great strike, but a great save, an even better save, you would say, by Handanovic there. And we look to counter once again. 42 minutes in, Schläger finds David. David's just going to hold it up, wait for the men to arrive in the middle, because right now he's only got 2 and they're not the tallest. He finds Draxler. Draxler hits it first time, but Zentner makes the save. Once again, I think he's got 4 or 5 saves already this game, as Bricalo uses his strength brilliantly there to get past his man. He plays through David, just going to use a bit of pace to get away from the defenders. He's got men in the middle arriving late. That patented low-driven ball across the face of goal by David didn't quite work out this time as Gerhardt sliced the ball. And he's not the best of hasn't got the best of shots anyway in normal circumstances, but with the ball drilled in at him, it was never really going to be that simple as David looks to try and make it 2-0. You can see, look at this. Clipped him before he took the shot. No penalty. If he had gone down, that would have been a penalty. But because he stayed up, because he was playing football the way it should be played, trying to stay up as much as possible, it did not go down as a penalty. It did not even get VAR'd. But 12 minutes remaining in this game. Bricalo is going to look to play for his man. Verkos was caught offside there because the ball wasn't really played in time. But Gerhardt cuts it inside. He's going to look to play it to Verkos, but it finds Bricalo instead. Bricalo plays it through to Verkos, turns his man brilliantly, strikes it at the near post. Very similar to Ezequiel Barco's shot. This time, again, it goes in, doubling our lead. 2-0 is going to be the scoreline. And that should be the game wrapped up right there. 84th minute, we make it 2-0. Verkos, who came on as a sub at half-time, pretty much done jack shit since that strike. But, hey, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, as long as he scores. 86 minutes in, though, a chance here for Mainz as Slazani. Again, they're trying to go for that near post, but we have got Handanovic in goal, who is equal to that shot, keeps his clean sheet, gets us the 2-0 victory. 3 points will be coming home. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.